Alright, it's Javi Effects once again. So for today, we have a trade on our hands. So this is a Bitcoin long, 100x lev, 200% ROI, right? So let's get into it. Quickly, let's just have a rundown. All right. So this was that crazy move, right? On the crypto market in general, alts and Bitcoin, ETH, everything got obliterated. Okay. And after that, we got some kind of mean reversion, and we were met with the 200 uh, moving day average on the 4 hour time frame resistance, and then it pushed back down. Okay. And what we see here, we saw a supply failure. Okay. So, got a break of structure here because the main purpose of a supply zone is to bring price lower. So the fact that we did not go lower means, right, bulls are in control. So break of structure, uh, and then we got a bullish pump. So much like in this area, you're again met with moving average resistance. Okay. So as you can see here, we also kind of swept it out. Swept all of this liquidity, and pretty sure we tapped this fair value gap over here, right? Which is why everything went crashing lower. Now, here's the thing. Is this a break of structure or a sweep of liquidity? Right? This. So basically, this is just a sweep of liquidity. And by identifying the difference between a break of structure and a sweep of liquidity, that is an edge in itself, and that is where we can, you know, work around our trade direction. Okay. So what I saw, okay, we are unable to close below. We are unable to push price lower. And we saw, price sort of pushing up. I immediately went down to the lower time frames. Okay. There we go. Bingo. So 15-minute was resistance for a while. Broke lower. We reclaimed it. Okay. We reclaimed the 15-minute moving average. We broke structure. And here's a demand zone that I basically entered from. I entered at the retest of the 15-minute 200-day moving average. So my entry was around 109K, and my target was the 4 hour supply zone right here. Because I know that, okay, price is either ranging, right? It's either ranging, or we're slowly grinding down. Because the fact that we are below the 4 hour 200-day moving average, it means that we're still in bearish price action. So why would I be ambitious and target much, much higher? Oops. If we will obviously be met with that moving average resistance, right? So my TP was just this 4 hour supply zone, because that is the origin of this crazy red candle, right? Very simple, very simple. So now if price goes back up here, I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty sure we're going to be met with resistance, right? So I'm not saying to preemptively do this, but this could be some kind of setup, right? Anyway, point is, it's very crucial to identify break of structures from sweeps, And it's also very helpful to identify breakdowns and reclaims, right? So basically, that's a trade. Very, very simple. I went to sleep, stood in this trade, and I woke up. It TP'd right at that 4 hour supply that I marked. And then when I woke up, it was already pretty much down here. So very good, very good targets. Very conservative targets. 4.64 risk to reward is still very good. Okay, so my next move here is pretty much a sweep of this. Something like what I've said. Because clearly, we're still bearish. Clearly, we're still bearish because if we were bullish, then this move should have sustained and broke and brought us a bit higher, right? But the fact that we're still grinding down, we're still making lower highs. This is not a lower low just yet, but we're making lower highs, consistent lower highs. So, if you were to make a trend line, right? We're still in a downtrend. So, we have to be conservative with our targets. We play scalps or don't play at all. That's the name of the game. In and out or none at all, right? You have to be you have to be very trained. You have to be proficient to be able to make money out of this. What is this? 2% move? Yeah. So if not, then you can just sit this out, wait for price to start reclaiming some bullish levels, and that's when you strike. If that's what you want to do, that's fine. If you want to play the game, then that's also fine, right? So again, if you want to get into the Discord, I send all of this signals. Then sign up with the description below if you're into um, mentorships. I also do one-on-one mentorships, and if you need a diagnosis call one-on-one, we also do that with Diego. He tells you exactly what you need in your portfolio. So again, everything's in the description below, and I'll see you on the inside.